Hey, house keys. Soon we'll have the good ending that we crave. Will it be today through? Though? I'm not sure, it's like 3 days in game. Doing game days take me a whole stream. But who knows, maybe we'll see some time skips. And if we do, then tomorrow I might already start going through the game that have stayed unconquered from my childhood, Blaster Mass. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Cause this last stretch might last 6 hours. Whatever, no plans, just let's see how it unfolds. As last time, no in-game safe, gotta use 60.
So, hello. Hello. So, what is the thing that we needed to do? Hmm. 7 a.m. Sheriff's Department, huh? Head to the Sheriff's Department and try to get in to see Morgan. See, I don't even remember why would I even go there right now. What was the last thing that we did? No? I'm the king of the road. Even trees cannot stop me. Wait, what? The fuck? Well, from that direction it looked a little bit different. I thought it was some sort of body. Turns out it's actually just a bike. I mean, look at this. Doesn't it look like somebody laying in a puddle of its own blood? It's like pants instead of a bike seat. Good morning, oh well, it's not a sheriff. Good morning, deputy, I guess? Can I go in? Come on. I'm also deputy. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Can I help you? You should ask Morgan. Well... Matthew, you can't go in there right now. Why not? Are they questioning Dennis? Oh, you know about it? Well, yeah. That guy, every time he comes here, he's angry about something. I can't stand him. I think he's just always like that. Oh, really? I wonder if he's eating enough vegetables. Don't waste my time. I'll sue you for harassment if you pull this stunt again. Are you threatening me, Dennis? Not a threat, a fact. You just think I own too much land in town, isn't that right? Just keep a better eye on your land so something like this doesn't happen again. I will. I don't have time to deal with crap like this either. What did Dennis say when you interrogated him? About what I was expecting. He hasn't used that land in years and wouldn't know if someone was sneaking in there. What about Epoch? Naturally, he denied knowing anything about it, but when I showed him to him, all the color drained out of his face. He can't recognize it at a glance. That must count for something. Recognizing a drug when you see it isn't proof of any wrongdoing. Why not search his house? Oh, on what grounds? We have no hard proof tying him to the Epoch. I can't get a search warrant of suspicion alone. Right now, our best chance is to find Isabella. Better, Lou? Write up the recent developments on the board the conference room. Oh, but my green marker ran out. I can use yellow instead, but it won't look very pretty. I don't care, just whatever. Use whatever. Sir, you have no call to get snippy with me. I'll put the junkyard info up in yellow, okay? Okay. Is that somehow important information that it would be in yellow? That was quick. Also, why is the receptionist doing all of these tasks? Like, she should know everything about the case at all times? After my early return, set into the strategy room and look at the whiteboard. Of course, otherwise why would they even show to us where the strategy room is? So, a large quantity of epoch was found in the junkyard. According to the land's owner, Dennis Austin, he has not used this land in many years. It's possible that the drug dealer snuck into the land without permission to hide the epoch there. Now the junkyard has been sealed off. That's it. What else can we actually see? Hold on. Oh, I see the difference. This one is green. Yeah, we've read this one. According to Cohen's testimony, there was signs of fires having been nearby. Emma's house sag tape. What? Something had no doubt broken. We discovered Mel was the one who broke into Emma's room around 3 p.m. on the 26th. Apparently Emma's diary was taken. Kathy was found grievously injured on the 25th, but died around 9:24 a.m. Kathy's cause of death was shock, not her injuries from the bear attack. Further, strangulation marks were present on Kathy's neck, which means they may have been attempted murder on the loose. Okay. The apartment where Isabella, who may hold the key to the Epoch mystery, disappeared? In years past, it used to be luxury housing and was named Rubin Apartments, after the old word for ruby. That's where the nickname The Ruin comes from. I didn't realize that anyone else actually lived there, but apparently Mr. Nas does too. This building is also owned by Dennis Austin. Honestly, it's like he owns half of the town. Only half? A robbery occurred on the 27th at noon. The robbery was orchestrated by Mel Austin. Lorraine was coerced into helping him. Mel says he simply needed some spending money, but according to Lorraine's testimony, he was in dire need of a large amount of cash. The school both Kathy and Emma attended. Currently, the main building is off limits. The two were in different grades and didn't seem to interact well at school. Kathy, who had few friends, joined the planning committee for the full moon dance held at the start of the month. Does this have some connection with her going to the forest on the 24th? Who knows? Bar, Club Wolves. As the name suggests, the bar is run by Wolf. It's the center of town's nightlife. It seems Emma went there regularly. Land owned by Austin Enterprises, where the farm workers reside. The buildings are quite old, and recently the workers have been lobbying for repairs. So far, Dennis has refused. The empty building was used as a hideout by Mel after he fled the diner robbery. Is there some connection between Mel using that building and Dennis's reluctance to repair them? Most likely. The church where the late Kathy lived. Father Barton adopted Kathy as an orphan and raised her as his own daughter. That's it? You mean to tell me that there's nothing really of the stuff that we didn't know before? Yeah, a large quantity of epoch was found in the junkyard. According to the land's owner, Dennis Austin, he has not used this land in many years. It's possible that the drug dealer snuck into the land without permission to hide the epoch there. Now the junkyard has been sealed off. I mean, if we're talking about drugs, all of those, well, that entire box that was hidden there, well, it's no doubt would be costing a lot. And if that's the case, then... Hold on. What's that? Oh, that's not a road, that's a river. So, if that drug costs a lot, why would you leave it be in the junkyard that someone else can waltz in and take it? Right? So I think that there was some agreement between Austin and someone else who had plopped that stash of drugs there. Surely it wouldn't be this sneaky, just right under the noses, right? When you're done, talk to Mary Lou. We'll come into the room. I see. Speaking of whom... Oh, there you are. I wrote a lot, huh? Yeah, you're quite eloquent. Aw, shucks, you think so? Yeah, for instance, what you wrote here about Dennis. Hold on. The junkyard, the company housing, the ruin, all of the locations connected with Epoch belongs to Dennis. Really? Mary Lou, what other land does Dennis own besides what's written here? Dennis land? Let me think. Oh, I think he owns the little cabin in the north, on the north shore of the lake too. Oh, the north shore. To the far side of the lake, opposite of the road. That cabin in the photo I found in Isabella's room, I think it must be the same one. What about the cabin? It's just a hunch, thanks. So now we head to the lakeside. Because the game literally sends us there. With all of the clues that we've collected so far. Alright. Speaking of which, any new developments on the board? Like any news? Large cache of drugs discovered at town junkyard. The drug, known as Epoch, was popular on the West Coast in the 1960s, and it is powerful hallucinogen. The owner of the junkyard, Dennis Austin, 57, made the following statement. I haven't used that land in years, so if people were going in there, I wouldn't know. Interesting. That's not what I want to select. Yes, yes. Town talk. I keep seeing dodgy-looking people going in and out of that ruined old apartment building. I've seen them myself. That old wreck is so creepy I wouldn't be surprised if it turned out to be haunted. I see. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Then off we go to the boathouse. Because we don't have any other way to that cabin except... alright. Except for that boathouse. I think it would be slightly faster if we go this way. After all, we go through the center of the town to get to the boathouse. So from here it's like the straight road. Although going through the center of the town, seeing how much game loads in the additional meshes, yeah, that slows down the game a little. And there we are. Hello? Yes? Matthew? Isabella? Isabella, is that you? Where are you? My ring. If you show it. What? I can't hear you. What about the ring? Matthew, please. Isabella. The line's dead. What's this about the ring? You mean that ring that we've found in the sink? No. I ain't renting out any boats. What do you mean? Dude, we literally need to get to the house on the other side of the shore. If only this game wasn't this stiff. I'd like to rent a boat. A boat? No can do. Not many customers this time of year, so the boats are in for maintenance right now. There isn't a single boat you have spare? Nope, can't use any of them. I'm thinking of quitting boat rental altogether for the winter season. But I need to get to the North Shore. It's important. The North Shore? What? You too? Nope, sorry, can't do it. If you know something about it. About Isabella. Isabella? Look, I'm not gonna rent you a boat, so just leave. I think Isabella meant that we need to show him this ring. What the hell is that? Oh god, so you're with them? Them? You're talking about? Huh? So you're not? Isabella's on the other side of the lake, isn't she? No. Cut the crap, don't lie to me. Alright, those guys showed up and told me not to rent out any boats. Man, what a pain. Rent me a boat. I promise it won't get to you in any trouble. I don't think you should go. Those guys, they seemed pretty dangerous. I don't care, there's no time. You can use the boat at the end of the pier, just leave me out of it. Okay. I'll leave you be, my good sir. Now only thing I need to do is to remember how the fuck am I meant to control this thing. That way. How do I... Oh, right. I see. So the X controls both of them at the same time. But if you wish to turn, you actually need to use your shoulder buttons. Like, I wanna say R1 and L1. There's the end of the pier. Oh! God damn it. How am I meant to go back? Oh, I see. Right. I hope I don't miss anything. Keep an eye on timing here, because this section of the game is really dangerous for event layering, and you could badly screw up your playthrough. Winona will ask Matthew to meet her at the boathouse. Convenient, we're already here. What? Shit. I think I shouldn't have gone here. Right. Okay, then we are waiting. It's almost half an hour for waiting. In-game, that is. Or should I leave? I don't know, it says like she should phone in from 8:05 to 8:30, and we need to pick up the call. So really, nothing can be done about it, I guess. Come on, game. That struggled a bit. I wonder how far can I go in? Huh. So right here it's where the snow ends, you cannot go past it. But here you can step a bit onto the sand. Weird. It's like geometry for the level and geometry for hitboxes aren't exactly aligned. Come on, Manona, where are you? We are literally on a clock here. Can't go behind the boathouse for some reason. Even though geometry is there. Interesting. Is it the first time ever that she have used the door properly instead of teleporting through it? Banana? What's wrong? The last time you saw Emma was by the lake, wasn't it? Yeah, why? I wonder what Emma was thinking about as she gazed out over the water. But that's not why I'm here. I asked Miss Holden to let me back into the school. What for? I thought I might find some clues in Kathy's locker. Kathy's locker? Why didn't I think of that before? You can't do this alone, Matthew. Remember that. Anyway, this was in the locker. A note, 24th, at Woods with Emma. Looks like something's been scrapped out too. Yeah. So they really did meet in the forest that night. Banana, this is good work. You should be proud. Proud, I guess. I just hope this wasn't too little too late. You got Kathy's note. Matthew. Emma is alive, right? Yeah, of course. It's a Club Wolves flyer found in Kathy's locker. 24th at Woods with Emma. Club Wolves flyer? Interesting. It's written on the back. Wasn't there a number? So cross these three and then some other number. Wrong number. Okay. We're gonna go in circle. Chief of Medicine's office. How can I help you? Huh? You mean Dr. Gruber? Yes, but Dr. Gruber is away from the desk. May I ask who's calling? This is Gruber's office? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, sorry. Is there something I can help you with? No, it's fine. I'll call back later. Why did Kathy write down Dr. Gruber's office number? Is there some connection between him and Kathy? Huh. Matthew wonders. Well, now we are going onto the boat, it seems. Yeah. Okay, then we didn't miss out on this event. Nana, can I please go past you? Are you seriously barging onto the pier just to stop me? Game, please. I need to go past her. There we go.
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you.
Lo-fi. Thank you for following. Alrighty. Time to visit the shack. I mean, we've kind of visited it in the previous playthrough. But now we at least know why we are going there. Not to mention that we need to use that log for something, right? So far, this game haven't provided us with objects that could be moved just for nothing. So clearly there's some use for it. And probably we should be peeking inside of the cabin. There we go. Much better than previously. Let me save, just in case. Nope. Different button. Yeah, last time I've used it to peek through this window, even though it didn't do anything. Hello? What? You're not gonna eat at all? Don't blame me if you starve to death. Never mind that. How long do you intend to keep me as prisoner here? I'm doing you a favor, lady. That idiot Mel got himself arrested. He's bound to snitch about you dealing Epoch. I'm not. That's got nothing to do with me. You're in denial. You're the one who brought Emma and Kathy in, ain't ya? And they were such sweet girls too. No, I didn't. Whatever the reason, you're involved, no doubt about it. No use deluding yourself now. It was just supposed to be a little fun. I never thought this would happen to them. They were just kids. You're a grown woman. This is on you, and you're gonna stay put. You're just going to kill me anyway, right? If it was up to me, I'd have killed you already, but the boss told me not to. Man, I've got my hands full babysitting the both of you. The both of us? Who else is What else do you mean? A girl who you know all too well. I can't believe it. She's alive. Yeah, no thanks to you. It's none of your damn business anyway. Shit, it's getting late. We're way past due to change shifts. I'm gonna go check outside, try to escape, and I will shoot you right in your pretty face. Where would I even escape to? Point taken. Isabella. Matthew? Are you alright? I'm coming. I'm coming. Don't. He'll be back soon. He went to the shore. What shore? This place is small. Are you hurt? I didn't think you'd actually come. Thank you so much. Let's hurry up and get out of here before he comes back. No, I can't leave. What are you saying? If I leave, you'll be in danger. They'll find out from the rental guy who used the boat. But they won't kill me as long as I stay in here. It's alright. Don't be stupid. They might not kill you, but they'll probably hurt you. I don't care about me. Let's just leave together. You really should care about yourself, Matthew. But okay, let's go. Good chunk. Hey. Shit. Isabella. Too bad just when your saviors arrived. Wait, he's not... he's got nothing to do with this. Leave him alone. Can't do that. I'm a perfectionist, you know. Please don't. Huh? You wanna fight, Junior? Matthew, stop it. I've been bored, cooped up in this cabin. It's your lucky day, kid. I'll go one round with you. Now, Master Sandman. Bam. Now. Oi. Quit it. Oi. How is that he has priority on his hits? The fuck? Do you see this? It's like he's more important than me. Well, it's not gonna go that way. Either way, we're gonna see the game over and we'll have to restart. Yeah, that's the key to success. 2 in the shins and then punch. Oh, come on. Matthew, please, for fuck's sake, hit him already. Oh, Mr. Sandman, how can you torture me like this? There we go. Lucky shot. Isabella, let's go. Are you sure you don't want to, like, tie him up or something? That dude might wake up. Matthew, wait. Let's just run. We can talk later. It's important. Listen, Emma is alive. What? She's... Isabella. Told you, lady, I'm a perfectionist. See, that's what I mean. Why couldn't we just tie him up or get his gun off his hands? Matthew, I got her into this. Matthew, I got Emma. It's alright, don't talk. Shit, I need to hurry. Well... let me see... make the boathouse... ambulance takes Isabella away. Okay. Okay. It's alright, don't talk. Shit, I need to hurry. So Emma is alive. We need to get to Dennis. He's got Emma too. I know it. Calm down. Watson on his way to Dennis's place now. Morgan here. What's up? Excuse me. Yes? What happened to the guy at the cabin? There was no one at the cabin. Seems your guy ran away. Damn it. We'll put out an APB. Give us his description to the deputy. Alright. What happened? Dennis is dead. Dead? What the hell is happening to this town? What do you mean he's dead? Was it a murder? Do we have any suspects? He shot himself with his own gun. It was suicide. Suicide? I have to get over the Aston farm. We'll talk later. What do you mean suicide? Just because his gun was used doesn't mean that he did it himself. What if someone else was holding a gun? Suicide. This wouldn't have happened now, would it, Morgan? If you'd listened to Matthew's advice and searched Dennis's property this morning when Matthew suggested it, would it, Morgan? The worst sheriff ever. Okay, Austin Farm. Talk to the deputy outside of Dennis's front door. Father Barton. Okay. Farm it is then. Oh. It would be faster to travel around the block, as you can see, instead of going through the center, because the game slows down when you go through the center. I do remember farm being this way. Austin Farm. So where's Deputy? Oh, I see. Guys, you may stop yelling, cause he's dead. Morgan, check out the warehouse. I'll head over the Grubber Hospital. Yes, sir. Did Dennis really kill himself? Yeah, he was still holding the gun when we found him, and he left a note. What did it say? He admitted to dealing Epoch. He must have gotten scared after we found the stash at the junkyard. He knew we were closing in on him. What about Emma? It didn't say. We'll check all the places in town Dennis is associated with for her. So Dennis was behind everything. Probably. If Isabella pulls through, she might be able to confirm that. I'm going to the hospital. Can you come to the station later? There's a lot I want to discuss with you. Okay. What are we supposed to provide? How would you call it? Testimony? Against the guy that shot Isabella. Okay.
Hey, Sage.
Hey, you, Ed. Hello. So, you've missed a couple of important things. We've found Isabella. She was shot. After that, apparently Dennis shot himself. Unrelated place, unrelated time.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Events unfolding, apparently. So, let me see. Morgan mentions he's going to the hospital to check on Isabella and asks Matthew to come to the sheriff's department later. But right now we need to go to the cemetery and talk to Father Barton in front of Kathy's grave.
The good ending of Mazurna Falls. Everybody either gets shot or mauled by a bear.
Yeah. Isn't this the best ending ever? Is there any point saying any more? It's all so hopeless. What should we do? Guys, you might stop staying here. Is there any point saying anything more? Yeah, Dennis, the CEO, has shot himself, so you may stop your protests, because it will fall on deaf, dead ears. Literally. And why exactly do we need Father Barton? That was scary just now, when the game stopped for a little bit. As if it would be freezing up again. Father Barton. Father Barton? Death absolves us of our sins. Such is the gift of Christ's sacrifice. This child closed her ears to God's word and lived a life of sin. Everyone dies, but few live a just life. Not only Kathy, but all the young people these days. And Emma will face God's judgment for her sins as well. Emma's not dead yet. Perhaps not in body, but certainly in spirit. She left the Lord's path long ago. I should have been more strict. What do you mean? Matthew, have you come here to pray? You're a very good young man. I see. I guess nothing else is supposed to happen here. Just Father Barton being a jerk about his daughter rebelling and then dying in the process. What's next? Let me see. Grover Hospital. Show Kathy's memo to Samuel. Oh, right. We did find a note in Kathy's locker, or rather, Winona did, that had Samuel's number on it. And as such, he has quite a bit of explaining to do. Oi, Samuel. What? Got any young female friends? I'll make it worth your while. Set me up, will ya? See, this is the problem. Speaking of... Recognize this? What is it? A used napkin? This was in Kathy's locker, and it has your office phone number on it.
FFS Samuel. Take a cold shower or something, dude.
Yeah. Huh. Why would Kathy have your number? I don't... Listen, You know something about Kathy, don't you? Alright. Look, it's no big deal. At the bar a while back, Kathy and her friend were there. I was drunk, you see. And I gave her my number. Her friend? Who was she with? A girl named Loretta. Loretta? That's the girl I met at Kathy's funeral. Listen, it's not like I did anything with her. We just had some drinks, I swear. What do you know about Loretta? Her? I was wasted, I don't remember. Oh right, Loretta lives out of that van. So she's homeless? No, I don't mean she's literally lives out of a van. I just always see her there. What I mean is, she looks at the taco van in the afternoons, works at the taco van at afternoons. You know that yellow one parked in town? The taco van. Matthew, let's keep this our little secret about me and Kathy and her friend, alright? Why? Men like me have to maintain a certain reputation, you see. I'm the chief of medicine. You should have thought about that before you started hitting on them. Come on, Matthew, please. I beg of you. I mean, if it's afternoon, I don't think we should go there right now, cause we'll be spending a lot of time for nothing. Okay. What else? Ask Matthew to keep a secret. Okay, since he has to maintain reputation. Also talk to James. James suggests that maybe... Now Dennis is dead. James. Okay. Where is he? Is he in his office? So Dennis committed suicide. I can't believe he's the one who brought Epoch into the town. Kathy gets mauled by a bear. Emma goes missing. The town is flooded with drugs and Isabella gets shot. This seems like such a small, peaceful town, but there's so much lurking in the shadows. Focus. Isabella said Emma is alive, and Dennis was involved in her disappearance. You mean Dennis was holding Emma prisoner like he was doing with Isabella? Fuck's sake. Emphasis on was. Wherever she is now, the trail gone cold. And finding her again likely won't be as simple as looking in Dennis's house or the farm. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? Now that Dennis is dead, there's no reason to keep Emma alive. Then again, if that were true, wouldn't we have found her body by now? Maybe there's some reason they haven't killed her yet, unlike with Isabella. What reason? I don't know. Stop by and see Barbara sometimes. I don't know if that's a good thing to do right now. Head to the second floor and talk to Deputy for the update on Isabella's condition. I see. Okay. Makes sense. After all, she got shot right in front of us this morning. It would be too heartless to ignore her now. Especially considering that she got shot only because we kind of tried to save her from that cabin. Is Isabella in this room? Yes, but she's still very ill. I see. Samuel is already here. How's Isabella's condition? Relax, she's still unconscious due to blood loss, but as we've removed the bullet, there shouldn't be any complications. That's a relief. How much longer will she be out? A few hours at least. At most a few days. Time will tell. I see. Now we go to the sheriff's department then. And down to the cells. Okay. Yeah, Morgan did call us, or rather, did tell us in person at the farms that he wanted us to speak about something. It's interesting how these doors work like an airlock. Like the outer doors won't open unless the inner ones will close. What if there is a lot of visitors? Will those doors ever close? Or maybe you then go inside and simply stand there in between those doors until they actually switch. And as you can see, Mel's bike is still here, tipped over. Still away from its shadow. Head down to the cells and the event will begin. Okay, but I'm already at cells. Kind of. Oh, that's what they meant. I see. Hello, Mel. Your dad is dead. Wait a minute. He killed himself? This is some kind of trick, right? No, my father killed himself. His body at the hospital morgue. Hudson, take Mel there, please. Hey, there's no way he killed himself. He'd never have the guts to pull the trigger. I'm sorry, Mel. It's no mistake. He left a note and everything. No, he couldn't have. You're lying. Go to the hospital and see him for yourself, Hudson. Hudson? Will we be with them? It didn't seem like they got along, but I guess it must be painful all the same. That's family for you. Mel's going to have a hard time on his own from now on. Are you bringing him back to jail after this, or has he been released? His lawyers actually got him out earlier, but Dennis said to let him stew in there for a while longer. Still, I'm worried about him. Hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid. Yeah. Worst part about the job. You never get used to telling folk their loved ones are dead. You have to stay focused on finding Emma. How? We have no leads and we've been searching the town for days. But we know she's alive and being held prisoner somewhere. Tell me something I don't know. It's Bonehead. It must be him who's holding her captive. Probably, but we don't know where. Calm down and let's review what we do know. Alright. On the 24th, Emma and Kathy took the Epoch they bought to the forest. Then they were both attacked by a bear. Kathy died and Emma went missing. The two obtained the Epoch through Mel. Mel bought the drugs from Bonehead, Isabella's former driver. Do you think Mel knew that Dennis was the one who supplied the Epoch? If Mel did know, there's no reason for Dennis to have had Isabella held captive once Mel got arrested. The whole point was to stop Isabella from talking to the police, not Mel. Yeah, if Mel knew everything, he would have mentioned Isabella or Bonehead names so freely. It only makes sense if he just thought they were other dealers. Isabella is the key to the everything. All we can do is
Best
wait for
viewers
her
on streammoo.com remove the space at RYK U4CB0M.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to add this shit. And I do mean this best viewer shit. Cheap viewers is already like not a problem anymore. But I need to not forget after this stream to add best viewers as well. Okay, Isabella is the key to everything. All we can do is wait for her to recover. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to just sit on our asses waiting for someone who might not even wake up. Okay, 1 p.m. Taco Van. Sheriff's Department then. Then St. Peter's Church. Okay. 1 p.m. And we do have time. Time to do what exactly? Well, we can go home and skip time, and while we do that, we can as well save the game normally. We also can refill our fuel tank while we are at it. Yeah, that would require making a bit of a hook on the way there. So 3 hours, right? We need to skip 3 hours, or maybe 2 and then wait. After all, we are still traveling. Shit. Worry, we have time still for a full service. Welcome, full service, right? All done, thank you. You're welcome. Oh, hold on. Why is she here already? Shouldn't we wait for 1 p.m.? Loretta? Have we met before?
I think the full-service guy is the culprit. He's too nice. Seems sus.
Yeah, probably. You know what? He probably just sneaked around the border from Canada, now hiding in this place until he can get his citizenship. I'm sure that's what's up. But whatever.
Hell, Mao.
I want to ask about Kathy. Do you mind? There's nothing to talk about. I think Kathy was in trouble. You know a side of Kathy that we don't. Am I right? Maybe. Listen, I can't talk here. You never know where that priest lurking. You mean Father Barton? Look, I'm at work. Give me your number, I'll call you later. Okay. Did I give her my number? I assume so. Okay. She tells Matthew, give him phone. Okay. Sheriff's Department. So, the guide says that I needed to speak to her at 1 p.m. I'm kind of
Are you lost?
I'm kind of going before the time in the guide. Kind of, before the schedule. Oh, hello, Brazilian Batata.
You kinda lost?
Lost? No. I'm actually going by the book, literally.
You sure?
No, I'm pretty sure. Might as well even go and save. We have plenty of time for it.
Okay then.
Actually, the next destination I think should be at the dog, petting the dog. That's important. Now, next destination after we save should be Sheriff's Department. Woof. Yes, let's save, because when I save and load from the what's it called? Save. Well, you know, save state. That's it. When I save and load from save state, there's a possibility that game might freeze during the drive somewhere else. It happened before. Alrighty. Although the guide says that we should go there after speaking to Loretta at 1 p.m. Does. Matthew, don't let your guard down. That forest is Lucy with bears? I smell them. Yeah, it's kind of weird when you smell bears. One would expect dogs to sniff out bears, and then you go in and shoot them. But Noz, I'm not sure who is he in this duo of hunters. Maybe he is a sniffer that sniffs out bears, and then our dog walks in and with shotgun and shoots the bear. Who knows? This town is weird enough for that to be the case. Hold on. What are we doing here? Okay. That is, of course, if we are in time for that event. Which might not even happen. Wolf? Wolf? Oof. No, it actually does start. Were you questioning Wolf? Yes, about Isabella. Isabella's late husband was Wolf's younger brother. Wolf had Isabella move to this town so he could take care of her. He got Dennis to agree to rent her a room at the ruin. That place wasn't taking any new tenants, and apparently Dennis was against it at first. However, he had a sudden change of heart and let her live there for free. Why? Same reason Dennis did anything else: money. In exchange for her luxurious accommodations, he had her scout for new people to sell Epoch to, but all her fans, she had an easy time convincing folk to try it. Then Bonehead would deal it with the clients that Isabella brought in, to give them an excuse for being together all the time. He made Bonehead her driver. There's no way Wolf didn't know about Isabella's being involved in drug dealing. Yeah, looks like he knew. But Isabella's performances were only getting more popular. Maybe he thought Dennis could help Isabella make it to the big time. Seemed to me like she was suffocating under all that attention. Wolf was just being selfish. She was bringing tons of customers to his bar. Yeah, I think so too, but Wolf seemed remorseful now. He said that once Isabella's better, he's going to take care of her himself. I mean, in what manner will he take care of her? Like, in a manner that we won't see her ever again? Huh. Okay. St. Peter Church now, and the event will begin. Okay, then there's no reason for us to read any more of it until such time. I used to think Hudson was a little scary, but Mary Lou's told me lots of stories about their married life. Hid a big softy under that tough front. Okay. Then let's go to the church. Again, we are still kind of ahead of a schedule, which honestly gives us more leeway with sloppy driving. I think it might be quicker to go this way to the church. So why are we going to the church exactly? Aren't we waiting for the call from Loretta?
Hi Funk the Detective, Ed, and Betata.
Hello, bud. Yeah, we are seeing so
bud.
many events now. Like event galore. So maybe
Funk.
I'll be even finishing the game today.
We love you so much.
No, you don't. You know why? Because
So much.
because I've shot the floor not so long ago, and I've killed the sand. I mean, good people don't do that.
Are you from Maine? I love Maine.
No.
OMG at church.
Those guys. They're the ones who beat up Father Barton outside the bar. A
Praise the
wonder, isn't
Lord.
it? Yes, a wonder. I'll say, why are they here? They've finally
He is my
seen
God
the
of
light.
mercy.
They've finally seen the light. It's a true miracle. I can't believe this. Maybe they are here for round 2. Matthew, these
Do
young
you
men...
believe in God?
I will just wait and see if there is one.
A Brazilian Betata that would be for SH hitless runs.
Matthew, these young men have taken responsibility for their actions. Hey,
Okay, bud.
what the hell? You just felt like coming here to pray? Not really. You'd understand if you learned to live decently too. Not that I could persuade you. What are you talking about? Matthew, it's alright. All that matters is that they are here now. Hey, let's leave already. Oh, yeah. I thought it would be the next pummeling of these guys. Or Father Barton at least. What would those guys... Huh.
By the way, found even other painful PS1 games.
Oof. You did? Like what? I'll spray. Amen. Other than that, I don't think there is anything else in here.
Forgive my lord, I have sinned.
I mean, you can say it in a different manner. Yeah, let's not say that out loud. So, I've kind of driven off, but right now I need something else to do. Loretta will phone Matthew and ask him to come to the bar. I see. So that's quite of a time skip. Okay. Then we might go simply spend this time in the bed. That sounded wrong. No, I mean save and skip time using Matthew's bed. Did that sound better? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that it did.
Game is still not accepting the driving license, crashing while in the car.
Yeah, no, I am such a great driver, or rather, Matthew is such a great driver that nothing can stop him. Cars, lamp poles, and everything else, like trees, no longer matter for him. Indeed. I have ascended as a driver. So these small things like that no longer matter to me. What's important in life is that you pet dogs. And or cats, if you have those. Matthew doesn't, so we are limiting ourselves to dog. Okay, let's snooze for 6 hours and save in the process.
Great.
We might then receive a call from Loretta. Although, who knows, maybe we should sleep until the club opens up.
Driving a WW Magulino gives a huge advantage.
Is that its actual name of the car? Maggiolino. 6:40. Yeah, I think it should be one more hour of nap. Unless, of course, I'm fucking up in some horrible manner, and then I wouldn't receive a call now. I hope not. Yeah, I'm not doing save state now. In case that I do fuck up. Doggo. Good doggo. That's not the call I was expecting. Oh, there it is. Game, please. Let me accept the call. Hello? Matthew? Yeah, who's this? It's Loretta. Can we talk? Of course. I'm at the Club Wolves. Meet me there. Alright. But does Club Wolf open up at this hour? Can she really be at Club Wolf? At least I think they won't let me in. Because I'm too early. Let me in. See, still locked. People can walk in just fine. I've seen that time and time again, that they are waltzing in the club. But I need to wait for 8 p.m. Exactly. Game, just let me in, huh? Just this once. Nah, we are goody two-shoes. We have to do everything by the book, by the rules. That also means that we need to arrive no earlier than 8 p.m. Do you come here often? What else is there to do in this town? I heard Dr. Grubber once harassed you here. Dr. Grubber? The chief of medicine at Grubber Hospital? Oh, that old pervert. What a creep. Kathy was with you when it happened, right? Yeah. How do you know Kathy? I met her here. We started talking and just kind of clicked. Life was dull for her too. The Kathy I knew wasn't the kind of girl to go out late at night. Everyone thought she was like some kind of saint, but she was just 16, you know? She wanted to have fun just like everyone else, I think. But she had to be careful of that father of hers, since he raised her when she was an orphan with nothing blah blah blah. It's true that Father Barton can be overbearing. She must have been raised to be terrified of disappointing him. She couldn't handle the pressure of being the daughter of the church family. I see. You know, when I was here with Kathy one time, that priest showed up. Kathy was terrified. Terrified? You sure she wasn't just embarrassed about getting caught? Yeah, I thought that at first, but later I realized it was fear. That girl was scared. After that, Kathy never showed her face here again. I thought I'd stop coming here too, since drinking a bummer without friends. But here I am. When was the last time you saw her? I bumped into her on the night of 24th. 24th? What time? I think it was around 9 p.m. I'll never forget the look on her face. It was like she was dead inside. I called her name over and over, but she just... When she finally answered me, you know what she said? No, never mind. It's not something I should repeat. The walls have ears here. Sorry, 1 second. Hello? Matthew, where are you? Madonna? Something's bugging me about Kathy, so I'm going to see Father Barton. Wanna come? Sorry, I'm busy right now. Oh, never mind then. I'll just go see him by myself. Wait, I could... Madonna? Hello? Is something wrong? Madonna said she was curious about Kathy and was on her way to see Father Barton. You should stay away from that priest. I know he's overzealous, but he's not that bad person. That's because you never see him with that look in his eyes, looking down on people with his cold, dead eyes, like they're not even human. Fine. I don't care who's listening. Listen, this is what Kathy said to me that night. My father killed me. What? What are you talking about? I've got no clue, but I just know Barton did something to her. He just have. Kathy had bruising on her neck, like she'd been strangled. Did you know that? What? I never heard about that. Then, Winona. Oh God, I have to get to the church. So Kathy was... Shit, I had a really bad feeling about this. Okay, so, I speak to someone else about this? No. Okay, so let's go and save Winona. Unless we have a reason to suspect Father Barton would do anything about Winona. We're close enough to this tunnel, so might as well use
Suspect
this
so
part.
far. Investigating on the draw to lead to something.
Well, it would seem that Isabella was kind of pulling people towards using drugs. The bonehead was dealing, and since both of them were working under the wolf, I'm kind of suspecting him, of all people. Not to mention, Dennis wasn't that kind of a person that would give time of day even to discuss something, let alone kill him himself. I think he was killed and then it was framed like a self-unalive. So someone else has to be pulling the strings. And I am suspecting Wolf, because he knows a little too much about underground dealings of this town. Also, he had mentioned not to show the ring of the gang. And if he knows a lot about gang, why he doesn't just say something about that to the Morgan, right? meaning he's somehow tied to the gang. Banana! No one's here. Maybe there's someone inside. Hello? Boxes. Oh, now this door is open. It's a window. I thought it was that style of door that, you know, Japanese houses.
May Lord have mercy, but in Latin.
Penitenzian agite? I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know Latin. Hold on. Did I try both of them? Oh, this doesn't open. Maybe I should explore the room then. Even though I'm kind of looking for Winona and I'm on a tight schedule. What's this? Is this a letter? It's been opened. What is this? There's a date and signature. December 24th, Kathy Flannery. What? Did Kathy leave behind a note before she went into the forest? I hope that whoever reads this letter will understand how I'm feeling, if only a little. Today my life lost all purpose. My father strangled me and tried to kill me. Was it so wrong for me to have gone against my father's wishes? Wrong enough to die for? I guess it was. Maybe whoever finds this will have a better answer. The image of my father's face as he was choking me is burned into my mind. It's all I can see when I close my eyes. I don't have anyone else in my life. My father is all I got, and he wants me dead. Life just feels so meaningless after that. If your only family wants to kill you, why live? Tonight I'm going to the forest with Emma. Even if it goes wrong, I don't care anymore. No matter what happens, I can't imagine anything could be more terrifying than what I felt in that moment. So Father Barton's the one who strangled her.
Right.
The inks... Oh. Oh shit.
Welcome,
Hello guys.
Riders.
Welcome in. Arctic Purpleberry. Hello, hello, welcome in. You're just in time for some stuff to happen.
Hello, Sage.
Lensbillion? Hello?
Hi, Ed.
Where am I? Finally awake, are we?
Hey, Bud.
Hey there at Arctic Purpleberry.
Father Barton? I'm tied up. Father Barton, why did you do this? Also, how did he do this? Is he proficient in knocking people out? Answer me. Did you read Kathy's letter? Yeah, it said you choked her.
Lol.
She was a sinful child. She squandered the gift of life God gave her by swallowing that poison, Epoch. She went against my guidance and defied God's word. I almost killed her just for getting high once. Once the rot set in, it's too late to save the tree. Better to tear it out, roots and all. And on that night, on the 23rd, I saw them all at the motel, out of their minds on drugs, so far from the Lord, so close to forsaking His light. That's when I heard the voice of God commanding me to punish their transgressions. Don't you see? It was already too late. Even if I forgave them, God never would. Isn't it your job to forgive people? You're trying to preach to me? That's what I intended to do at first. But that child gave herself up to Satan. Do you understand? She chose the devil's path. She chose it over me, over God himself. The only devil here is sitting right in front of me. What about Emma? Did you try to kill her too? In her letter, Kathy said she couldn't stop thinking about your face as you choked her. What was... that was when she finally saw you for what you really are, a demon, not a man of God. Shut your blasphemous mouth. What all of this a part of God's word? Does it tell us how to live like Kathy, bottling up her every emotion? Ah. It's just as you say. I have sinned again. I forgot myself in my anger. I strangled her. But I couldn't kill her. Since being banished from Eden, our way of thought, has tied to morality. But even so, emotion tempts us away from morality, just as the serpent tempted Eve. Kathy was tempted by her sorrow, and I was tempted by my rage. We both succumbed. We allowed our emotions to rule us, and without morality we were damned. For God is morality, and morality is God. Father Barton. Father Barton. Well, that would fly amazingly in court, right? That I have stayed in the room with Father Barton, claiming to be tied up, and
Amen.
F.
and Barton wound up with a bullet in his brain. Yeah, how should I plead in court? I have to get out of here somehow. This rope. If I just wriggle a little more, I can get it off. Just a bit more. Do I have to do something? Or is it still a cutscene?
Take it.
Oh. Diggy 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 diggy. Come on. Get it off. Okay. It works, I guess.
Take that
Magic.
thing. Lol.
It's a magic. Now, where?
Oh, Matthew can't shot even an elephant.
No, he actually shot the bear, if you remember. Now, where am I anyway? Well... Hold on. Yeah, no blood.
SH plus T.
Yeah, won't open. Doesn't he have a key? What else is here? Anything? Also, I don't see the timer. Oh, what I do see is on top
Rest
of the
in peace,
boxes.
Sid.
Can I get up? So, what's the next step? Cohen's Lodge, for some reason. Shout to Cohen. Okay. Go to the corridor and no, shortly. I see.
Huh?
So we kind of still have some stuff here, apparently. Matthew. Banana, thank God. Alright. I just got here. Has something happened? You might want to sit down.
Oi.
Oi, oi. Hello, cat. Heyo. And I see medics already here. That's just to take the body.
Welcome, Nylax.
I don't think they have anything able to save Father Barton. I'd never have imagined. Barton choked Kathy? I wish it wasn't true.
I am making backed potatoes for diner.
Oh,
Hello, cat.
backed potatoes. How you do that exactly?
At Nylax cat.
Can you describe it? Backed potatoes. Huh. For dinner.
It had the rando I had. No.
Barton said he couldn't forgive Kathy for messing with drugs, so he tried to murder her with her own hands. But he couldn't go through with it, and then the guilt was too much. He shot himself. It's just so tragic. I wonder if Father Barton was the one in the forest with Kathy and Emma that day. Nope. According to Matthew, Barton choked Kathy before she went to the forest. That night, Kathy, who'd given up the will to live, took Emma up on her offer and went with her to the forest,
You coat
bringing
it in
the
olive oil with
drugs.
salt on some aluminum foil and forget about it.
Forget about it. Amazing recipe. Yeah. I mean, does it turn into coals? If it's an aluminum foil. Bringing the drugs Mel got for her. Then a bear attacked Kathy and Emma vanished. But why did they go to the forest in the first place? That's the question.
At Nylax cat, my Italian grandma approves.
So it was just the two of them at the forest? I don't know. All we know is they went there with the Epoch and had some plan. It's possible Barton...
But el buono. Thank you.
It's possible Barton was there too, but if he was, he wouldn't have just left them there. More questions than answers, as usual. It never ends. I mean, it shouldn't burn if it's an olive oil, right? I mean, is it actually peeled or is it in skins? Banana will take you home. Robert is worried about you. Okay, Matthew, try to get some rest. You've been through a lot tonight. You've got your car, right, Matthew? Go home for today. We can talk tomorrow. Yeah, I still have unfinished business for now. What did Emma and Kathy go to the forest for? And was it really just the two of them there? Why can't I just find the answers? The forest is the best lead we have. I have to learn more about that place, but how? I wonder how. Oi! Nothing much to do at night. So you just hang around the frickin' church? Not even in the church, just around the place? Yeah, as I've mentioned before, we kind of need to go to the Gowan's place. Ask him about it.
I am planning on trying Raguela Bolognese, though if you have tips, they are welcome at Bud El Buell.
Amazing. Oh. See, I'm paying too much attention to the chat, even when it's read out loud by TTS.
Yes, they have skins on them, but I bake them at 170-ish degrees Celsius.
I see. Thank you. Yeah, we kind of do have this kind of stuff, but we don't use foil, and we don't use olive oil. I wonder if Cohen is at home at this hour. Or maybe he is still patrolling the forest. Who knows? Yeah, we do have this sort of baked potato. It has its own name even. But I'm not sure how would you even translate it into English. How do you call the military uniform that's used on the parade or, you know, at some sort of formal occasion? I mean, in Russian and
I don't actually know.
in Russian, it's mundir. That uniform is called. So the potatoes that baked like that is actually called kartoshka mundire, meaning potato in mundir, in set dressing. So I'm not sure how to translate
Interesting.
that other word. Oh, I see the car of Cohen, so he's at home. Knock knock.
Oh, cool.
Hi Matthew, what's up? Actually, you can even boil it like this, not only bake it. Is something wrong? I'm just not feeling too good at the moment. Right? It's my nerves. I can't shake the feeling that I missed something about the big tree. Why that? It was where I found Kathy. She must have been there for a reason. Anyway, what do you need? It's nothing. I'll come back another time. The forest is on my mind. Me and the forest, we go way back. See you later, Matthew. Run, Forrest! He's probably one of those people that cheered the Forest on to run the marathon. That's why they go way back. Even through military service, no doubt.
All this talk about cooking bean potatoes. I hope Brazilian batata is okay. Batata is potato in Portuguese.
Good point. Head to the big tree, huh? Okay.
At 9 lakhs, cat can't help, but if you have a recipe from professional book or site, you should be fine.
Yeah, that sort of information is all over the internet. Just seek and you may find. YouTube and Google will give you the helping hand, no doubt. So, is this it? Probably. I wonder if the two of them performed the mortal journey here. If so, that would mean Amma knew how to conduct the ritual. Eternal life. Ridiculous. Did they really buy into that? Come to think of it, Cohen said the forest felt strange that day. I wonder if that has anything to do with the ritual. Is that all?
But El Buenya, I will be fine. I am saving up for a big pot so I can maybe make it before Ramadan and freeze it.
Ragu is easy. Just chop up hot dogs, fry them in a pan, and add ketchup. Bon appetit.
Am I going in the right direction? Because I can't see shit behind those trees. Oh, it's easy. Well, yeah. Couldn't agree more. About ragu, that is.
Well, I have done that before when I was a student, and it is nice.
See,
Wait, really?
I don't think she means like that ragu that you've described. Like just a few hot dogs and a ketchup on the pan.
Yes, I was broke and had 0 time.
Really? Like literally that? Jeez. What's going on?
And at the rando, my father did the reverse joke. Served friends from Germany tomato sauce made from him in a ketchup bottle.
Well,
Yes, exactly that.
Oh shit. Came from upstairs. What? What's going on? All these last few hours. All people keep doing is dying. Missing. Oh, what? I've seen him. It's locked. I mean, I'm seeing him.
Made by him, sorry.
It's... it was obvious. By the context. How do I get to Cohen? Was glass broken?
with the
Going?
cheapest pasta I could find. It was nice because I was hungry, I think.
Come on. No good. It's locked. Can I bust in open somehow? I mean, dude. It's a glass fucking door. Just break it with a foot or something. Can I use anything in here?
Ed Nilak's cat.
Think I can use any of these. Oh, what's this? Tools. Crowbar. Now I'm dangerous. I have crowbar.
Now, I will only buy the Secco or Barilla.
Oh god, it won't open. Dude, just break the window. Or, you know, the glass door. Opened. Okay. I should have broken the glass. Or whatever. Cohen, wake up. What's up with him?
Ed Nilak's cat. Sorry, Nilak's. Where do you live? USA or Europe?
She's in Europe.
Europe.
Netherlands, to be exact. How is Cohen? It's alright.
I buy whatever pasta is cheapest. I feel if I want something fancier, I'll make it myself. Homemade pastas.
Yeah, I guess. If you have enough time, that is. If you're really strapped for time, you will simply use store-bought and the cheapest.
Okay, it seems strange those brands were outside of you.
So, it's alright. He's just exhausted.
Yeah, 100%.
Seems like he had been sleeping lately. Can I speak with him? No, he's resting now. Come back later. I plan to keep him here for observation. But you said he's just exhaustion. Well, yes, but he's an old man. There could be complications due to his age. What on earth could he been doing to tire himself to the point of collapsing?
Vast majority of pas that I cook is the cheap stuff. Fresh is for special occasions.
Visiting hours and at 8. Please head back downstairs. Alright. It's almost 10, so please
But
come back
Elbuan,
tomorrow.
I do think you can buy Barilla outside of Europe.
At Ed Durando.
Well, I guess I'll head home. So they simply teleport me back home? But my car? Oh, not even that. Just walk back home. Yeah, that will fly. Swimmingly. I guess I'm going back home. On foot. No, my car should be close to Cohen's
Ed Nilak's cat.
apartment.
Good.
I mean, yeah, pasta shouldn't spoil that quickly.
I swear to God, if we hear
So
the
you
cheesy
can-
diner music immediately after somebody shoots themselves, I'll lose it.
Yeah, I don't think it will happen. It's unlikely that I'm going to the diner anytime soon. And that amazing music only plays there.
Oh no.
So, if someone shoots himself and we hear some cheesy music, it will be some different kind of cheesy music.
It was so funny hearing it after a robbery.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Best I shouldn't spoil that quickly. At least packaged one. So you can probably just buy it through on the internet and deliver it to you. Actually, I'm going home, but should I really be... Right. This actually is the end of day. As a matter of fact, since we don't have anything urgent right now, I might as well fill up the tank for tomorrow's escapades. After all, that gas station works around the clock. Come on. Whoop, whoop. Welcome, full service, right? Well done, thank you. No, thank you, my good man. You fill up my tank, gas tank, for no money. All I can say is thank you. I mean, Matthew even got his wallet stolen and he still somehow keeps buying stuff. With no compensations whatsoever.
Credit revolving cards.
I don't think this small town even knows what the credit card even is. Let alone even giving time of day of accepting any of those. Writing check? Probably. But credit cards? I don't think so. It's a bit too early for that. I mean, this is the only cell phone in the town.
Small town in 1997. Damn true we no credit card.
Is it 97? Or was it even 80s? I think I've forgotten. Yeah, you could be right. But still, it's still quite a long time ago still. Like, this is the only cell phone in the town, I think. Everyone else uses stationary phones. Guess I should rest up a little. Yeah, 5 hours won't be enough. What time should I start? Browse Forest, 8 a.m. Yeah, 8 a.m. Then we should wait for 7 a.m. Okay, then a few more hours.
And yeah, I kinda miss when cell phones were ubiquitous.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Thing is, I do remember when cell phones just begun, people were using pagers at the time. It's like that I want to say like stepping stone from stationary phones to cell phones. But nowadays, I don't think a lot of people even remember what the fuck was even a pager.
Oh yeah, I knew some people who used pagers back in the day.
Came in the 90s.
Yeah, it was quite a long time ago. I want to say my uncle used it. Memory card 1. So I think it's already 7, right? Nope, it's still 5. 6. Okay, 1 more hour. 1 more hour, and we will have an hour for the travel
I
to
didn't
the
have one. Who was gonna
forest.
page me? Blockbuster saying somebody brought back their copy of Mega Man X3 and I could come and rent it?
Dude, I'm not even certain on how the pager even worked. I think it was using the same network as cell phones
I don't even know either TBH.
and showing if someone was trying to call you or some shit like that. Or sending you a message. I'm not certain.
I think so, yeah.
But then if it had those kind of features, might as well use the full-size phone. So right now we need to go to the forest, right? Not to mention the Cohen had collapsed with exhaustion. So where should we go first? The forest or Cohen? Burroughs Forest, 8 AM, and then Grover Hospital. Okay. Forest it is then. But it says it's 8 AM. So we might not even get to experience the things in the guide that's supposed to happen. I don't know, I'm reading this guide as at the need-to-know basis. Like, literally, I'm getting to the forest just because I read just now that I need to get to the forest. And so not all of the details I read at the time of getting there. I've read that the forest will be closed, but why? The forest has been placed off limits. Huh? Did something happen in there? No, it's not that. The sheriffs just told me to close it off. What? Morgan said that, but why'd close it again? Maybe another bear prowling around. You again. I'm still not letting you in. Okay, let me see. Talk to the deputy who will say Morgan's told him to make the forest off limits again. Morgan will soon show up to talk to him. He won't really explain why the forest is closed, he'll just tell you to talk to Cohen. I see. Will he show up though? think it's supposed to be 8 a.m. when the Morgan shows up. Also, dude, how did you manage to get this car in here? Like, what is this? Is this some sort of solid barrier? Like metallic? Or some shit? But then, how exactly did he pull this car in here? By carrying it sideways? Otherwise it won't fit. Literally won't fit. Dude, how did you manage to do that? Well, is it even important that I wait for the Morgan here? Okay.
Remember when you parked and you came back to find that your car was sitting vertically? Well, he just found a way to drive a car like that.
Dude, my car was stationary at the time. And you're saying that he had managed to drive it like this? Dude, that's amazing.
Hey, Sage.
Hello, Bruno. Hello. Welcome in. Yeah, that's amazing.
You'll prentice.
And also my car was a lot smaller than this one.
Vertical car, that sounds interesting. Hey Ed,
Yeah, my car was a lot smaller than this one. So not
Forty-five, hey.
only he had to drive it like I parked my car, but he also had to drive it sideways. Because look at this, look at the width of this car.
hey Ed Nilax cat.
So not only it should have been upwards, but also sideways, like this. It's 8 a.m. already. I wonder if Morgan will show up. Or would I need to wait for him again? If I do that with my voice, do you guys feel cold? Because this winter is immense. It's cold. It's windy. Like yeah, I don't see Morgan.
Warm us Sage.
No, I can only make it colder. I mean, what kind of sound would make us warmer? Like crackling woods in a fireplace? I don't think I can do that kind of sound. Yeah, I don't see Morgan even approaching this place. Whatever. Let's go to Cohen. Oh, there he is. Whatever. We'll come back later. Unless, of course, it's important. Yeah. You know what? Since we're already here, and Morgan is already approaching that spot, might as well. Morgan is going late for the job. The forest off limits. Did something else happen in there? No, Cohen absolutely insisted we seal it off. Why? That clearing with the big tree is the only crime scene that's directly connected to Emma. Cohen is convinced we're missing something, and I'm inclined to agree. Good point. But why can't I get in? I'm a deputy after all. And I, of all people, is interested the most in...
45 men later, and they are not done yet. Damn, I have no patience.
They? Who's they? You mean potatoes? I take it the forest isn't off limits anymore? Guess so. I'll put a deputy on guard duty for the public, but he'll let you pass. I'll stick around here a little longer. Why not check on Cohen at the hospital? Oh, now I get it. There's something in the forest. Nals thinks it's another bear, but I don't. I see. Then I go visit Cohen. If you're talking about potatoes... Hey Bruno, do you guys... I mean, in French cuisine, do you guys have baked potatoes? Like, unpeeled?
Oh, my neighbor is in the oven. I was craving spare ribs.
Jesus! I thought it was about potatoes. Turns out, Ed was right about fearing the cat.
Potatoes what?
You know, baked potatoes, unpeeled. And probably in a tin foil. And maybe even with some butter or olive oil. All I meant to say, is there a dish like this in your cuisine?
Butter is a must.
Where am I going? Cohen, second floor, right.
Potatoes with butter, yeah, but I never cooked them in a foil.
I mean, if you bake them, unpeeled, they would probably be burnt a bit if you don't put them in a foil, I think. Foil allows heat to transfer across the potato evenly. That much I know, even though we don't cook it like that. Can I help you? Yeah, she does not help me. Maybe we can oh, right. The deputy is here. See, it's the same guy that was answering us in the forest. Has anyone come to visit here? Ah, her. No, it's Isabella's room, I see. A tall man with beady eyes came, but he left after
Go I
asking
put them on
about
the foil,
Isabella's
haha,
condition.
because the olive oil will soak my baking sheet.
Oh, especially because of that. Probably wolf. Can I go in there? Sorry, the sheriff told me not to let anyone in. Okay. I see, and then... That's the Cohen place? This one. Oh, there he is. Are you alright? Matthew, thanks for saving me. I had to break the lock on your window. Never mind that. Morgan was really worried. Oh yes, he gave me an earful about taking better care of myself. Why's the forest been placed off limits? Besides preserving the crime scene? Well, to be honest, the forest feels strange right now, like something terrible is about to happen there. Not the best reason, I know. What's about to happen? That's I don't know, but it's the same feeling I had on the night of 24th. I gotta ask, why have you spent all these years watching over the forest? Well, I have a favor to ask. There's an envelope on the desk in my room. Could you go get it? Envelope? Okay. It's important. Bring it to me, and I'll tell you about the forest. This is the key to my lodge. Alright. Thanks. I got the lodge key. Alright, but you better not be dead when I arrive. It's kind of too much, if I'm gonna be honest. The amount of dead people per square foot in this small of a town. Game loading. There we go. Good. Good, good. Goody goody gumdrops. Okay. Which way was closest to Cohen? This one. I see. Yeah, it's handy that he lives right next to the hospital.
Save state power.
Indeed. Otherwise, I'm gonna be replaying this section again. Yeah, I've done that before a couple of times, so gotta be careful. It doesn't happen when I am in some place. Hold on, why is the fireplace going? There's no one around to keep an eye on it. The house might burn down. I mean, it's an open fire after all. If it was like, say, hard fuel stove, then it would be closed off and it would simply burn out and fizzle. This kind of fire is dangerous, left unattended. So that's the envelope. Envelope Cohen was talking about. Department of Defense, and the top sheet reads Project Mizurna. Wait, Mizurna? You got Cohen's envelope. Freaking project? Seriously? What kind of project may be it? Right. Wrong door. Imagine walking through the window from the second-story building. Yeah, it wouldn't be pretty. Is there anything else I need to grab here? Get his envelope. Matthew will note the envelope contains file. Okay. Alrighty. And we don't have any reason to stay here longer. So far, all of the freezes happened during the transit between areas. Maybe it's because the game was trying to load in a song, maybe? Because it almost happened today, I think. The game froze a little, and then songs started playing. So maybe it was tied somehow to game trying to search for the file on the disk? Quote-unquote disk.
It froze because it's too cold.
You know, I never thought of it that way. You're probably right. Because all of the times it froze, it was on the street. When I was driving somewhere. So,
Whoa.
is this your envelope? Thanks, you've been a big help. It says Project Mizurna. Mizurna means it's got something to do with this town, right? Yes, did you look inside? No, I had the feeling I shouldn't. Really? Not many would be so discreet. Does this have something to do with your overseeing the forest? If it's a military secret, I understand. No, it's not really something that needs to be a secret anymore. It was a long time ago. You know, I was in the army until 5 years ago, right? Yeah, you were a colonel. Back then I was assigned to Los Alamos, near Mexico. By coincidence, I saw this file. When I read it, I realized it was a report of the case that happened here way back when. You mean the murder Cougar committed 40 years ago? You know about it? Yeah, he killed someone to attempt the mortal journey. Right. Barbara said that the police back then were overwhelmed and that the military did most of the investigation. They weren't just investigating the murder, they were investigating the ritual itself. I got interested in the case after the tour was over. I decided to find out for myself what happened in the forest there. That's why you became the forest ranger. It all comes back to that damn forest. Forest Cougar. First Cougar, now Emma and Kathy. You said before that when you found Kathy, the clearing looked like an altar. Are you saying they tried to conduct the ritual? That's what I thought, but there's no proof. Nothing left that could be connected to the mortal journey. Something connected to the ritual. What about the necklace that was caught in the bear's claws? Necklace? You found something like that? Yeah, it had an Amohi design. I think it was Kathy's. That must be the Prophet necklace. Prophet necklace? The supplicant, the one who's killed and undergoes the mortal journey, needs the Prophet to guide them back to the world of the living. And the necklace helps do that. The Prophet would be the guy on the mural who's standing over the dead's body, right? Right. The necklace was blessed with the power of the land.
Print of 5.
Or so the Amohi believed. By wearing it, the Prophet could guide the supplicant souls back, like a beacon. By God. So Kathy and Emma really did
bud.
this? One of them was going to kill the other? Or at least watch while the other committed suicide? The necklace cements it. They performed the ritual, but by some bizarre coincidence, they were attacked by a bear in the middle of it. They couldn't have. Just throw away their lives because of some old legend. Matthew, go get Morgan. He needs to know about this. Fine. Let's talk this through. About this Project Mizurna. What about it? Why is it called Project Mizurna and not Project Mizurna Falls? The Mohi wrote, "He who undergoes the mortal journey shall meet with the Mizurna." The Mizurna? In the Amohi language, it means Great One, or the Truth. The name of the project was taken from that. I see. Happen to have any music tapes? This radio could help liven things up around here. Only cassette tape I have is that of Eternal. I mean, if... How about some music? What kind of music? The good kind. I only have this. The song? What's wrong? Where'd you get this? Isabella made it? Her? What about this song upset you? When I was in the military, I heard that same melody. Wait, the one? How? I said how the military was investigating the mortal journey, right? Yeah? Why do you think they were doing that? Because it was part of the murder investigation? The opposite. They investigated the murder because of the ritual. Back then, the military was running...
At Nylax's cat, that would be a spectacular way to destroy a oven. Mibster style, sadly, we were risking it in my family old kitchen.
Interesting. I don't even have... Right now, I don't even have an oven to destroy with that sort of experiment. So maybe Cat would be willing enough experimenter. Back then, the military was running all sorts of tests on near-death experiences. Like what? Rendering someone clinically dead, then reviving them with electric jolts? Isn't that the same idea behind the mortal journey? It is. The ritual Cougar was experimenting with was no different than ours. So then, I was involved with the project for 20 years. So the experiments didn't go well? No, they went very well. The test subjects indeed died and were brought back to life. They really experienced world beyond death? They did. I know because I was one of them. You? I know what I saw. I was a world beyond description. So warm, so vast, and everywhere a beautiful melody was playing. And that melody is the one from the song, right? The very same. Isabella also had a near-death experience, said she heard this melody while she was unconscious and made it into a song. So it wasn't just our test group. Is there really an afterlife? Maybe this melody is the voice of God. Maybe it's something primal, deep in our brains. Like an old memory etched into our very subconscious. All those test subjects, why was it so important to see this world beyond death? I wonder. Maybe it was because of some greater need for purpose or meaning. I don't know. Whatever the reason, there was no shortage of volunteers, but a lot of them died. Maybe that makes us no better than Cougar. But Cougar believed it would make him immortal. He was chasing after something crazy. It's all the same. We believed in science. He believed in ancient religion. We both killed people to test those beliefs. Yeah, kind of an asshole. I'm not gonna lie. It's an asshole thing to do, but still. Experiment is an experiment, right? You cannot make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. Happen to have any music tapes? Yeah, that was the only music tape I had. So now I understand that I need to inform Morgan.
For Science A.
Yeah. Sheriff's Department, talk to Morgan about the ritual. Then back to Grover's hospital. Okay. Okay. So Morgan is in the department. I thought he would be in the forest still. Yeah. For science, you cannot bake potatoes without breaking a few ovens with leaking olive oil. And burning your kitchen in the process.
Haha.
So, hold on. Let me save just in case. Almost forgotten. And now it's already 30th. 9 AM. I think we might be able to end the game today. If everything goes well. See, this is is not something that I would call going well. Like getting stuck inside of your car's bumper.
Not today, next stream should be the end.
Really? You think we won't be able to make it? I see. Knock knock. Morgan is not here. So he supposedly in the forest then.
Didn't watch much, so don't know.
I mean, what time is it on the stream? Almost 3 hours. Yeah. I guess that's the case. We probably have to finish it tomorrow then. It's a bit too much events happening right now. Also, Morgan had said that he was staying... Oh, there he is. I think. Is it his car? No. It was just... random deputy, I think. Yeah, he had mentioned that he was staying at the forest for some time. He didn't specify for how long, though. So, I'm not even sure if we'll be able to catch him there. See, no car. God
At
damn
least
it.
in Mizrana Falls, Kenny doesn't die every week.
They killed Kenny. Bastards. How do you know? Maybe Bonehead actually kills Kenny every fucking week while we aren't looking. Also, we kind of only living out the 1 week, and at the end of the week, Kenny will die again. Sheriff's department here. The sheriffs went to the forest to examine the big tree. Okay. What do you mean? I don't see his car. Have you seen the sheriff? Yoken, I'm still not letting you in. What the fuck do you mean? Dude, I even have a badge. Are you serious? He does not let me pass, and Morgan is nowhere to be found. Amazing. Also, I can kind of give him the badge to look at it, but nothing happens. Well, shit. Well, shit. So where do I find Morgan now? Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer at the sheriff's department. But really, this back and forth, driving around trying to find Morgan to say he needs to get to a freaking hospital, it's a bit much. I think sheriff of all people should have some sort of device that allows you to call him. I'm not even saying that he should have cell phone. It's a new and emerging technology in Mazorna Falls, I get it. But at least he needs to have a radio on him. Like a normal fucking cop. The receptionist can pass the message to him once we call the receptionist in the department. But apparently it's too much to ask. It's too little of a town for a freaking sheriff to have a radio connected to his department. Finally. Dude, I was looking for you. And that's the literal reason why you need to have a radio at least. Morgan, do you know about the Mortal Journey? What's that, a band? If only, you see. You see, so you're saying that on the night of 24th, Kathy and Emma performed this ritual? I don't want to believe it, but that's what the evidence points to. And it involves either killing yourself or having someone else do it for you. Well, shit. I'd best speak to Cohen myself. It looks bad, but we have to examine that necklace before jumping to any conclusions. Oh, the one we found on the bear? I lent it to James. James? Why? Said he wanted to study it. Among his stuff is his specialty after all. I'll be right here, he says. Dude, aren't you supposed to speak to Cohen right now? Such a useful sheriff. Okay. I mean, we still need that necklace, so probably we ought to find James and take it from him. Will he be in the hospital, though, at this time? He should be, unless, of course, he goes into the library for some reason. Sometimes he likes to go to the library in the middle of the day. Like during work hours. Auburn Hospital. So head doctor is Grubber, right? The hospital is named after him. This sleazy asshole. Is Dennis's body here? Yes, in the morgue. I heard he committed suicide with his own gun. Yes, he died instantly. And it was definitely a suicide? It's not my job to determine that. All I know is that bullet blew his brains out. But they found a suicide note, so it seems pretty open and shut. If you say so. How's Isabella? She's still unconscious. Will she be alright? She'll be fine. She'll wake up, don't worry. I hope you're right. Still, it's hard to believe that Foxy Lady was dealing drugs. It wasn't really Isabella who was dealing them. She was just being used by Dennis. Still, how did Dennis get the epoch? It's not that hard. I doubt it was some huge operation. Epoch is fairly simple to make. Really? Oh yeah, any half-wit with a medical degree would make it. Hell, even a med student could probably pull it off. Dennis wouldn't have had to look far. Easy to make and easy to make a lot of money with. A businessman's dream. Huh? No, I'm not goofing off. I'm checking patients list. Sure you are. The head doctor here is so lazy, always goofing off. See, even Barbara knows it. Oi, about that necklace. Get a minute? Of course. Well, Emma and Kathy met at the forest on the 24th, but not why they were there. You're wondering if they conducted the ritual? Yeah, I have no doubt they did. But how would Emma know how to perform it? Good point. I never told her about it. And the specifics of the ritual weren't reported in any newspapers. Maybe Kathy knew? She grew up in the church. She would know all about Cougar. But in her letter, Kathy said Emma invited her. Maybe it was Emma's idea and she invited Kathy to use her knowledge of the ritual? After all, Emma was interested in the case from 40 years ago. Could be. Cohen said that people who perform the ritual meet with the Mizurna. So the legend goes. They become one with the Mizurna and are reborn. Yeah, but what is the Mizurna? The Mizurna? Come to my house tonight, and I'll tell you everything I know. House? Where do you live? When? 11:30 p.m. Okay. Where exactly that? The necklace found in a bear. Do you have it? Yes, I just borrowed it from Morgan. This is the Prophet's necklace? Indeed. Could I see it? I'm wearing it around my neck. Take it. Why are you wearing it? It's supposed to guide souls, so I was hoping it would give me some guidance as well. James! You've got a huge cut back here. What happened? My hands have been shaking lately. 3 deaths and a shooting. Emma's still missing. It's not good for the nerves. The other day I was shaving and cut myself badly. Even the shrink can keep it together. This is a bad sign. We need to solve this fast. Never thought about that. Who does a therapist talk to when they're having problems? To another therapist, apparently. Anyway, can I borrow this? What for? It's supposed to guide souls, right? Maybe it will guide Emma back to me. Liar. You think there was someone else involved in the ritual with Emma and Kathy, don't you? And that person still needs the necklace. You got me. How'd you know? I came to the same conclusion you did. Besides, you don't believe in the supernatural. Read me like a book. See, Doc? You still got your edge. Now, can I borrow the necklace? Very well. Just promise you'll give it back to me if I need to examine it again. Sure. You got the Prophet necklace. Alrighty. What's next? Okay. How exactly am I meant to discover the next thing in line is this? I kind of don't get it, game. Oh, maybe it's us trying to see how Kathy found out about the ritual.
Other than the priest's death, anything shocking happened last 2 days in the gameplay?
There's a lot of stuff happening all at the same time. Like, we found Isabella. She got shot in the back when we were trying to save her. What else? Well, we found out that she was helping dealing narcotics. We have found who was that woman next to the taco van, and we talked to her. Well, that's not really shocking, but she was helping us understand what shocking was about Kathy's demise. And that in turn led to Priest's death. What else? Was there anything else? Oh yes, Dennis, I think was his name. The fat dude, the CEO, apparently shot himself. I don't buy it. It's easy to make that sort of lies. You just shoot him yourself and then write the note and put the gun in his hand. That's it. And the sheriff would think it was a suicide. Because that guy, of all people, had no reason to do a suicide. He could have wriggled his way out of anything while paying exorbitant amounts of money to lawyers. It was too slippery to pin him for anything, really. So, who knows? Maybe it's a suicide. I'm not dismissing that theory altogether, but...
Isabella's secrets, Kathy friend, the priest and the CEO deaths.
Yeah, kind of like that. Was there anything else? I'm just trying to remember. Well, Cohen told us that he feels something bad is about to happen, like the night before the ritual in the forest. And well, he also collapsed. I'm not sure what else. What other events? I want to say that's it so far. Yeah, I think that's it. So the guide says that we need to venture to St. Peter's Church. Like, why would we? mean... What's the reason to even go there? Maybe? Actually, let me see if
No
we can
Sage
talk
plus
to
D
Cohen.
Sherlock to Cohen, if this is the premise. It could only go worse.
Oh yeah, I think I need to talk to Cohen first about the necklace. Can I though? No, it's next door, right? Can I though talk to him about the necklace? On his behalf, I already talked to Sheriff. I'm getting up there in years, that's all I keep thinking as I stare at this hospital ceiling. That's it. Okay, how about necklace, my friend? No. Cougar used this 40 years ago. It seems to be important for the Immortal Journey ritual. I think the only thing other than that, the envelope Cohen asked me to get. On the front it says Project Mizurna. Why am I keep holding this envelope? Mizurna, was the military doing something secret in this town? Why am I holding this secret document? That seems kind of important, don't you think? To give to some 18-year-old who was deputized, don't get me wrong, but still, it's a military secret. I feel like only highest echelons of the military should know about that. Maybe Barbara knows something about the necklace? While we at it. Oh. Do you know what that necklace is for? I can tell you now, it doesn't have any spiritual power, it's just a piece of junk. I don't understand the mentality of people who are interested in stuff like that. And I don't want to know either. Anything else you want to add? Throw it away. Nothing good can come of holding onto it. Well... how about this? What's this? It looks like a very official sort of envelope. Cohen asked me to bring it. It gives off the stink of secrecy. Have you looked inside it? No, I thought it better not. That's right. He only asked you to bring it, not to pry. But you know, if it were me... No, I'm not doing it. Alright. So uptight. See, I still don't get it. I couldn't give the envelope back to Cohen. So why am I keeping it? Be right back, Ed. Yeah.
Army is too busy hiding Metal Gears in connection with Umbrella.
He's too busy hiding Metal Gears in connection with Umbrella. Yeah, you might be right. Why would they even care about near-death experience if they have full spades of it as the military, even without any sort of additional experiments? But Metal Gears, Metal Gear, come on, be. Yeah, most likely. So, what do I do with this envelope then? Can I give it to Morgan? I mean, I did bring the envelope to Cohen. That activated the cutscene, but I couldn't give it to him for some reason. So maybe I should give it to someone else. Right? Hold on. Maybe I've missed something. No, I don't think so. Fine, fine. Go to the basement. Okay. Let's go to the church, even though I'm not even sure why are we going there. My guess is that since we've discussed with James how exactly Emma and Kathy known about the ritual, we've kind of pondered that kind of knowledge could have been obtained by Kathy from the church. So maybe there's some knowledge about the ritual that's still within the walls of the church. So that is the only rationale I see why exactly am I meant to go there right now. That's, I think, as good of a reason as any. Also, do we know where the James lives? I mean, he kind of told us to show up at his place at a certain hour. Yet I haven't found any such buildings before. Maybe it's on the map. I haven't stopped to check the map yet. Welcome the full service. It's like a prayer, or ending the prayer. Like an amen, but instead it's welcome full service. The religion of the gas. And their Holy Spirit, the full tank. Not having the full tank is a sin. And so we are absolving ourselves of sin when we arrive at the gas station. That's as good of a theory as any of why that guy keep insistently saying the same phrase. And that's because it's actually a prayer. Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop.
All of that for a small fee fuel costs.
Yeah. Wouldn't you be a part of that religion? Just imagine. However many liters of gas you want, you will get. For free, even. It's only if you are part of said church. you would be ardent believers, zealous even. I'm sure of it. I know Emma will be found. I have faith in Morgan. But, yeah, you shouldn't be believing in that dude. Who's holding sermons now that the Father Barton is done so? Oh, James is already here. Interesting. What are you doing here? I thought there still might be some clues here from when Cougar lived in this basement. Never imagined I'd find something like this. So what is it? This is a painting of the mortal journey. Cougar probably made it. What's this round thing? It's the full moon, and underneath is the supplicant, the one who dies and returns. If I'm interpreting this right, the ritual requires a full moon to resurrect the dead. A full moon? Wasn't there a full moon on 24th? Indeed. And the next one will be on the 31st. Then, does it make sense? I don't think it does. I mean, if it was...
Spoiler no.
If it was on 24th, how is it again a full moon in less than a week away? It's almost a full calendar month. It's like 20-something days should be. So it cannot be on 31st for sure. Tomorrow night. And aren't there any other clues? No papers left at all. I heard Father Barton burned them. Then why didn't he
Lunar
plaster...
cycle is around 1 month of 4 weeks, yes.
Then why didn't he plaster the wall if he burned all of the evidence other than that? Lunar cycle is around 1/4. Makes sense. I guess he couldn't erase this. Apparently not. If we're correct about the ritual being the motif, I've gained an invaluable clue. Well, except for the fact that even though it wouldn't be the full moon. Interesting. Okay. So we need to meet him at his apartment, right? Where is he? Is his apartment? Oh! It's next to a motel. I wouldn't suspect it was there. Because I didn't really try to open any of those doors. Or literally even going next to one of those. I was exploring only those buildings next to the school in that part of the town. Well, okay. So was that a lunar mistake on James's part? Was it really his mistake? Or was it intentional misleading? Why would he mislead us though? Wasn't he the most ardent helper in this?
Zan.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Father Barton tried to choke his daughter, but she was like apathic. Is that the right word? Apathetic about it. And then she went to the ritual, right? So why was she in shock when she seen James and Father Barton? Now that I know that she was apathetic towards the father, she probably died of shock when she seen James of all people. What? Hold on. Hold on.
Him.
To the right, okay. I mean, there arrived Morgan, she was fine, and when those two showed up, both Father Barton
One
and
spoiled. You are
James,
near.
then she screamed. Then what did he do then? The poor girl got scared shitless. Is it this one? No, it was at the end of the road, I think.
Still suspecting Wolf the barman, right?
I mean, for the drugs, yes. For shooting Isabella, that disobeyed his orders. Who locked up her. So which house is it? Probably one before this. But I don't think the wolf was part of the ritual itself. I mean, why would he? He's like a head of a criminal gang. Why would he care about some sort of rituals? Criminals are the most realist of them all. Come on. Is it this one? Yeah, cursor on the map doesn't help because it's so freaking big it covers a couple of houses. Oh, there it is. But this house really looks like some decoration. It doesn't look really that great. Nobody here? Okay, at least we found the house. So it's like third one. Okay.
And he is no Walter White, so cooking the Dr. *G would be problematic.
True, true. Samuel did mention that it takes at least some sort of medical knowledge, like a medical student or a doctor would know stuff about it. He also mentioned that James also have clearance for prescribing drugs, and therefore he needs to know his medicinal stuff, medicinal side of things. Otherwise, he would be just a psychologist. Right. Okay. Okay. You have hours and hours of free time now until your meeting with James. Okay. So it's actually 11 p.m. for sure. Sure. Let's go and just skip this.
What does the guide says?
Well, it says that next step is actually meeting James at 11:30 p.m. And so we might as well drive around the town and relax, because we have now hours and hours free. But I'm wondering if I should give the envelope to the Morgan. I mean, I've received it for some reason, right?
Other people to talk to or missable objects.
See, the guide already doesn't mention anything else. It's either I didn't read intently enough, or there simply isn't any. I don't think I've missed anything. Even that scene in the basement of the church, I wouldn't think of going there. So terrible, just awful, such a shock. Every fucking day in this game goes like this. So terrible, just awful, such a shock. Someone got strangled and then the bear attacked them. So terrible, just awful, such a shock. A singer goes missing. Her apartment is empty. There were signs of struggle. So terrible, just awful, such a shock.
X guides for games from the century before and Twitch.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that ancient. Morgan? Morgan isn't here. Fuck me. Yeah, trying to discover where the Morgan went.
Welcome to South Park. So terrible, just a shock.
They've killed Kenny again. Bastards. So, what do we know? Father Barton has committed suicide. It seems he could have lived with guilt of choking his own daughter. I mean, it was only choking, he didn't really kill her. Dennis's warehouse. Dennis is the one who was buying and selling Epoch. And this season, there's not a lot of work, so the warehouse is probably empty. It's basically empty. With Dennis dead, I'm guessing it's gonna stay that way for a while. There's no mention of the house. Large quantity of Epoch. Although, why would he hide Epoch in the junkyard if he has perfectly good Austin Farm warehouse? Ventilated, safe, and closed down for the season. Maybe it was not handy enough for the goons to take the Epoch from the warehouse? Interesting. Isabella was brought to the hospital with a gunshot wound and is currently in a coma. Isabella is allegedly stated that Emma is still alive before losing consciousness. It's possible that Dennis, the same man who was keeping Isabella hostage, was also hiding Emma. Now that Dennis is dead, all we can do is wait for Isabella to recover. Hold on. Didn't we search this cabin, Lakeshore cabin on the north that belongs to Dennis? Didn't we search this place, Austin Company Housing, when we found Mel and his associate, that blonde guy who robbed the diner? Didn't we find the Dennis himself and search his apartment because he was dead? Trying to find any clues towards his death. Didn't we search the junkyard that also belonged to him? The last places that belong to him are Rubin Apartments and Austin Farm, right? And I think if Emma was in Rubin's apartment and was yelling for help, then Noz would hear that. He is one of the only people who was living in said apartment. Also, Isabella didn't hear Emma. Otherwise, she would notice that as well. Right? Because when we tried to serve her, she didn't know that Emma was alive, and only the goon that was keeping her in the log house, he actually informed her, and as a result us, because we were peeping at the time, that Emma was alive. And if Emma was screaming in said apartment building, both Noz and Isabella would hear that. So she's not in apartment building. The only place that belongs to Dennis that we haven't checked is Austin Farm. she in the farm building? Well, I don't think we can find anything on this board. At least nothing new. The apartment where Isabella, who may hold the key to the Epoch mystery, lives. In years past, it used to be the luxury housing. I think I've read this before, yeah. Check. The little cabin where Isabella was held hostage. It's built in a remote area of the far side of the lake, and no one has ever lived there. Dennis Austin owns this property as well. Yeah. Funny that. So if it was indeed part of Dennis's doing, or Dennis's doing, then we would probably find her in the farmhouse. At least then we would know that he is involved. Speaking of involved people, I was trying to reach the Morgan actually. I didn't find him. His office. How would you like to know military secrets, Miss Receptionist? What's this then? And now? It's got the town's name on it. Some sort of project having to do with the town? What's this then, 8? How about this? Yeah, it feels like if I hang onto it, I'll be able to find Emma. Like a lucky charm. Certainly has an unusual aura. See, you're saying that, but Barbara said it was a piece of junk. Not worth mentioning. But who? Who am I to believe about magic? A police department receptionist? Or a granny that lost her little sister to a maniac that tried to use her little sister to prove a point? Yeah, I'm willing to actually go to Cohen's again. Cohen's place, or Cohen's room right now. And maybe speak to him again. After that, I'm going to the Matthews house and probably skipping time. Actually, did we say everything to the James near the picture? No, I think I did. I see everything mentioned already there. Okay. I don't know. It's most likely that I actually need to just skip time. I think, you know what? I think Isabella is awake. It's just my hunch. Isabella is awake, and since she knows that she's literally protected by a cop at all times, so nobody can get to her, literally nobody can get to her, she simply stays like this until we actually get anyone by the ass. Also, I see the Morgan is inside. I was trying to find him and he is already here. Amazing. It would seem that I cannot give anything to Cohen like this. Yeah. Cannot access him. But I think we've discussed with him already everything. But since Morgan is here... Oi, dude. Dude, I want to speak to Morgan, not to Isabella. What are you talking about? Also, I've just... Did I see the door? Oh, yeah. Frickin' Morgan hid himself in Isabella's room. Oh man. Yeah, I am not planning to wait around. What? Oh, there he is. You're visiting Cohen? Yeah, but it seems there's no need for concern. Dr. Grubber said Cohen's suffering from exhaustion. He's been patrolling the forest a lot lately. He's definitely worried about something, but I'd prefer he worried about his health more. Why did you ask Cohen to oversee the forest? It was his idea, actually. Me, I didn't think it was necessary, but thanks to him, we found Kathy alive, and the bear hunt was a success. But why did he suggest it to begin with? What's in the forest that needs monitoring? Who knows? He knows the forest better than anyone. He must have his reasons. Yeah, I don't think I can give him any clues once he started walking. Yeah. I think he is going to the department. Maybe there I can give him something. But I'll have to tail him then. Like, I can speak to him right now, right? So any of the evidences I can present to him then should be available to presenting them. And yet, it's not the case. Maybe when he stops near his car. That is, if he stops near his car. That's a big if. I don't think that I can present him any evidences, even if he is... even if he is a ghost that goes through all of the cars. How exactly am I meant to approach him now? Dude literally walks through fucking cars. Also, where's my car? Oi. Game? Oh, there it is. She's going on the first floor for some reason. Maybe I should stay around a bit more, because I don't see Morgan. Not to mention his car is already despawned. Whatever. I think he will be in the department, either way. If not, we can call it into the department and find out if he's there. Knock knock, who's there? It's me. The detective. I think I've seen Cohen here, standing. How's the investigation? If I can help in any way, let me know. Speaking of the items... Know anything about that? What's that envelope? Cohen asked me to bring it. Never heard of that project before. Cohen. So maybe some kind of military project. Yeah, that's not helpful in the slightest. For some reason I've seen Cohen standing up somewhere here. But that was from the outside of the hospital. Yeah, that is weird. I can see into the building that someone's standing. When I arrive there, he's nowhere to be seen. Probably already finished with the procedure. Fine, let's leave then. Where's my car? Game? Where's my car? There it is. Yeah. The game can display only a certain amount of triangles, polygons. So instead it opts to simply hide some objects. I see Morgan is in his office. Finally, high-speed chase has already ended. And now I can give him all sorts of stuff. Like Kathy's note, for example. As this means that Kathy and Emma did know each other. I hate to think it, but it looks like the two of them went to the forest bringing the epoch with them. The crucial issue here is who else was with them at the forest. Mel's the obvious choice, but if we believe his testimony, he wasn't with them. And also I don't think he was with them. They hated his guts, and they only invited them to actually buy this stuff. Do you know what this is? Hmm? What are you doing with this envelope? I got it from
The
Cohen.
game I was referring to is called Sentient. Getting lost in it is even more easy.
Oh god, no. I'm not a big fan of getting lost. Lost? But yeah, I think I need to look into that. What kind of game is that? What platform is it for? I got it from Cohen. I see. That's it? I've chased you around the town.
Yes, one and old see.
All you have to say to me is, I see. You got this back from James? I'm just taking charge of it for a while. Alright, fine. First, James, now you. What do you need it for? So both. Interesting. What kind of game is that? Is that a quest? A thriller? Maybe a horror game? Maybe something else? See, that's the primary reason why I do even have the Discord server, is to have that sort of
Space exploration and
suggestions.
investigation with some scary elements.
Space exploration? I do love me some space exploration. As I was saying, that's the only reason why I even have the Discord server, is to collect these sort of suggestions, to even know about some games existing. And then we vote for whichever game should come next. There's not much else in it. So, since we need to visit James at 11 PM, I'm thinking, and since it's already December 30th, I'm thinking leaving the rest of the game for tomorrow, actually. Because it's been already... how long? Yeah, it's almost 4 hours. So, yeah. Instead, I'm just skip the time almost until we need to head out to visiting James, and then I'm saving that. Actually, let me see how much. 3 p.m. Okay, that's 5 hours for sure. Without save. And then probably like 2 more hours. So 1 hour without save, and the next one with the save. And after that point, we're gonna raid someone, and I'm gonna end the stream. Yes, let's save.
Thanks for the stream, Sage. See you, pals.
And see you guys. thank you for visiting. And let's see who can we raid.
Take care.
Oh, there's plenty of people online now. There's Ace online. Oh, he's playing Parasite Eve. For sure we are visiting him. That's Mog's pal. They even stream together sometimes. Please be casual. Indeed. So, take care, guys. See you next time. Hopefully tomorrow we will actually see what this game is all about and what kind of bamboozlement is in store for us. As for now, take care. Bye-bye. Take good care of yourself and rest.